Oh boys, we about to go ahead and film a video about how I felt about Backlash St. Louis, and I'm just gonna tell y'all boys how I felt. I want to start pushing out videos every 2 weeks to 1 week. I'm about to move out, so hopefully I can film more easier and we can get more YouTube videos pushing out. But we're gonna try. I'm about to go ahead and make this, about to edit it, and we're gonna post it. So this is the intro. Let's get into the video. I'm about to roll up, about to get everything right. I'm about to get what did they say? I'm about to get under the influence off of Blanker. Y'all, what's up with y'all, man? We back in the car, you know what I mean? I got my hoe fixed, so I haven't really been smoking in her. So for this video, I'm gonna do a pass. We gonna smoke, hotbox a little bit, and hopefully by the time I move out, this hotbox concept is over with, because I'm a grown-ass man, okay? Because I don't want to hotbox forever, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, so pretty much we gonna get right into Backlash. Let's hope this fucking... I got the wrong one. Hold on. Hell yeah, I got the wrong one. I'll be right back. First, we gonna start about how I felt about the build of Backlash. Honestly, I felt like it could have been a little better. You know what I mean? But for this to be the pay-per-view right after WrestleMania, I knew they wasn't really gonna try too hard. I knew every match was gonna be obvious. I felt like the only match that I couldn't really decide who's gonna win was the Becky Lynch and Valkyrie match. That was the only match I was iffy about. Get into the first come on, cuh. Okay, I'm about to say, cuh, we can't be doing this right now. You playing with me on camera, on God. So pretty much we're gonna get into the first match. I thought this fatal 4-way was the best match of the night. I really wanted Valkyrie and goddamn Becky to be match of the night, but if it's all in how you feel about the shit, you know what I mean? Cause in my perspective, I felt like no gas. What is it? No gas? Wait, I don't fucking know. Okay. So pretty much I felt like the Fatal 4-Way was match of the night. LA Knight is phenomenal, bro. I really could see him winning a world title and just doing a whole bunch of multi-man matches with his title. And Jacob Fatu, I say this was the most tame Jacob Fatu match since he's been on the main roster. He didn't really go super crazy with the people he was put up against, but they still made it known that this is a monster, if you get what I'm saying. Because he was fighting Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. Two niggas in their own right are two great main eventers, if that makes sense. So I felt like Jacob held his own in this, and everybody played their part phenomenally. Really reminded me of them old 2010 matches or 2000 where they would get all their finishers in and we're like, what the fuck is going on? It was at one point where everybody hit their finisher and I think Drew got the last hit and Priest crawled over to pin, I think, Fatu. That was amazing. Okay, I love the sequence back, when we go back in time where it's like, okay, everybody get their finisher in right now and we do it in the best sequence possible. That was phenomenal. I love that part of the match. Ultimately leading with Damian Priest and Drew went fighting, and then he choke slammed Drew McIntyre through 3 tables. Drew McIntyre fucking missed. He missed and hit his head on the floor. They said he was okay. That's the best part about that. But that spot was phenomenal. They got airtime like a bitch, bro. But when I mean there was 3 tables and Drew missed his fucking head out of everything else got on the table but the back of Drew's head. It's fucking crazy. But then that's when we reveal a new Bloodline member, Jeff Cobb. I don't know Jeff Cobb game. I heard he's like that, and I'm ready to see it. You know what I mean? He's not really a WWE guy by look, if that makes sense. He's shorter, but buffer he's like a rhino, if that makes sense. He's a unique build, and I think he might fit in well. Hopefully they got something to do with him besides just your bloodline. Because they say he's not even Samoan. He's like, he was raised in Hawaii. And he's like Filipino, I think, and something else. But he not even this was Solo's last resort. You know what I mean? Solo said, this nigga Jacob got more clout than me. We got to pull a nigga out the woodworks. You know what I mean? That's some Solo shit. Solo is the ultimate homie. That nigga right there, hella jobs. Hella free jobs. He just throwing them bitches out it's bro, Solo, I need a job. I need to be a part of the bloodline next. I will be a part of the bloodline, Solo. We got, but yeah, ultimately it led with Jacob Fatu winning and Jeff Cobb as the new member of the Bloodline. Found the lighter, by the way. And I'm excited for it, you know what I mean? I'm ready to see this next version of Solo. That's someone I'm really interested in. People gonna make it seem like they're interested in Jacob Fatu. I'm ready to see where Solo's gonna go after this Bloodline shit, because he got so many members on the sideline, plus adding a new one. He has a big ass faction. Him, Tamatanga, Tamaloa, Jacob Fatu, and Jeff Cobb. That's a lot of niggas, bro. And then possibly Bronson Reed when he come back, because you never know what side Bronson Reed stand on. So it's just a whole bunch of shit, you know? Then we got Valkyrie versus Becky Lynch. That match was fucking amazing. If we being completely honest, I don't see Valkyrie as the next Becky Lynch. I see Valkyrie as the next Valkyrie. I'm gonna be sorry. Might be a hot take, but Valkyrie at her age right now is better than Becky Lynch when she was Valkyrie's age. Like, there's no comparison, because Valkyrie is better than Becky Lynch when she was that age. So I don't see it as like Valkyrie trying to be Becky, unless it's like, you know, we're from the same place. I'm trying to get known like you, like you known in where I'm from, if you get what I'm saying. Like, she a hometown legend. I'm trying to be a hometown legend too. That's the only comparison. But besides that, Valkyrie in her own ball game, bro. Valkyrie be fucking killing shit, bro. Valkyrie's one of them niggas. If you wanted to give her a character where you said, don't talk, go out there and wrestle every week, you don't have her talk, say nothing, but she go out there and wrestle, she will get momentum. She will still get momentum. That's how confident I am about Valkyrie. She's one of them. She's one of them. This match was everything. I think she fucked up her nose and was fighting with her, holding her nose at one point. Like the last 30 seconds of the match. Bro, when I'm telling you Valkyrie is the future, like her and Roxanne, they gonna be fighting forever to see who number one. Because them two right there, cookers. Cookers. You remember James Harden? Cookers. Cookers. I'm telling you, bro, them niggas are killing it. And the future of the women's division is so much brighter than the future of the men's. And let's just be honest. Let's be honest, bro. I was watching that match and I just felt like I just knew Valkyrie couldn't lose. I don't know what was going to happen. I prayed Bayley came out and did something. I prayed anything happened but Valkyrie losing, because I feel like Valkyrie is our future mega star. I don't give a fuck how you put it. She could be the biggest bird. She could have a whole new character, but that girl right there, she's a star, bro. She's a star. In ring wise, you can't lose her. You can't lose her. And it's going to suck 3 years from now when she gets even better in the ring. I love Valkyrie, bro. She's the biggest bird. You know what I mean? Then we got Dominic Mysterio versus Penta. Now, I hope this year Dominic's ring work goes up. Instead of us focusing on promo and the backstage segments, I hope his ring work goes up. Because, man, oh man, when Dominic when Dominic's fighting now, it's some of the best shit. It's actually like W-graps. You know what I mean? It's so crazy how we got from niggas saying Dominic should be in developmental and he should have been in NXT to now cheering the fuck out of him. You know what I mean? Because it's like niggas used to die on that cross that Dominic should have been in NXT. I was one of them niggas saying, let it happen. They're going to find something with him. And now I'm glad something sticks to the point where it's like, that is my IC champion, Dirty Dom. You know what I mean? Now, I honestly like how this planned out with the point that we're taking Liv Morgan away from Dom and we're about to put him in the ring more right now. So for like a month, we're about to see Dominic with the IC title fighting singles matches without outside interference like it normally is. And I know it's Judgment Day. They're always going to have outside interference. But in that match, you really see Finn Balor playing, the GOAT Finn Balor, playing stupid. Clearly, Finn Balor knows how to cheat. But in that match, he chose to be an idiot and get caught cheating. He's openly trying to get Dom to lose that title. And I like the fact that it's going to be every time Dominic somehow get out of it. That's perfect, bro. That's perfect. And I like that his in-ring work is going to go up this year because he's the IC title. That's the workhorse champion, man. You got to fight. You got to fight. You know what I mean? You won the Raw. You should have won the US title if you ain't want to fight, Dirty Dom. So it's like, I fuck with it. I'm ready to see it. And I'm ready to see what's next for this reign. This match was an if and. You know, it was just a little match. If we being honest, the build ass. You know what I mean? I didn't really care for the build of this. But when it came to in-ring work, what I was going to see yesterday, I knew it was going to be amazing. Come on now. We had a fatal four-way with Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, LA Knight, and Jacob Fatu. Niggas was saying this was going to be ass. We had Penta and Dirty Dom. Niggas was saying this is gonna be ass. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta realize, build up can be ass all it won't. But when the bell ring, we got some beast. Then we got Pat McAfee versus Gunther. I'm not talking about it. It was better than Jey Uso versus Gunther, but I digress. I'm not talking about it. My ring general, the GOAT, though. He whooped niggas' ass. That's what he's supposed to do. At the main event, Randy Orton versus the GOAT. The greatest of all time. The man, the myth, the legend. You can't, what is it? Unseen 17 times? I don't know what the fuck they were saying. The GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend, John Cena. And that match, it was better than Cody versus Cena. I will say that. When it comes to, because I was locked in for Cody versus Cena. I about fell asleep. And I about fell asleep. So I was locked in for this match and I was way more entertained. You know what I mean? Did it get unrealistic at one point with I knew after the second ref bump, some bullshit was about to happen. I thought R-Truth personally was about to come from under the ring and do something. I seen the ref messing with the fucking apron. I was like, yeah, R-Truth about to come from under the ring. But it was to the point where it was like, it got crazy, but not too crazy. I feel like they wrapped it up at a great time to the point I couldn't complain about the bullshit. Because let's be honest, 3 ref bumps. And when have the higher-ups ever came out to wake up the refs? It's always, send another ref out. Send another ref out. We got so many refs, so many different promotions. You telling me y'all couldn't find a ref? Y'all niggas had to wake up the refs? Come on, man. Come on, man. That was the bullshit for me. I felt like all the callbacks in this match was picture perfect. That, I really don't think the crowd reacted good to that attitude adjustment to an RKO. That was chef's fucking kiss. I don't know if I zoned out in the match, but I really wish we seen an STF spot from Cena. Oh my God, the way Randy used to sell them STF spots, bro. We should have got an STF spot, bro. I don't know how they fumbled that. I'm going to rewatch it. If I don't see an STF spot, I'm going to low-key cry like the kid in me. There should have been an STF spot. It was to the point where Randy Orton was giving out so many RKOs. You know it was to the point where it's like, okay, Randy's losing. He's losing like fuck. He was RKOing every motherfucking body. To the point where I think him and Aldis might set up something in the future. Because goddamn, he keep RKOing Aldis. And it's like, Aldis keep being like, all right, I'm going to let you bitch me. I'm going to let you bitch me. So I know something's about to happen in the future. And then, ultimately, it's setting up for R-Truth versus Cena at Saturday Night Main Event. I guess. You know what I mean? It's a lot of callbacks for this last run. I see a lot of people saying it's disappointing. And it's underwhelming, if you could say that. With us knowing Cena's not appearing, and then they're trying to make it seem storyline-wise like, I'm not here to ruin wrestling, and people think Cena's having bad matches on purpose. It kind of, it's like, okay, what the fuck are we doing in 2025? But ultimately, it's John Cena, so I'm not too mad at it. If this was anybody else, you know what I mean? But since it's Cena, I'm trying to understand it. Anytime he talks, it's important, But it's like, it's the same shit every week or every time he has a new opponent. It's to the point where I think R-Truth about to lay out Cena 2 weeks in a row. And I'm going to be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, imagine Cena's gonna talk all his shit, and the Truth is gonna hit an axe kick, and then he gonna start dancing on Cena. Like, it's gonna be fucking crazy seeing this build for R-Truth versus John Cena. To the point where I'm trying to understand what's the point of like all this shit, but I'm letting it ride. We just seen Cena give like one of the most comedic attitude adjustments to R-Truth through the table, and it's just like, bro, okay, man. I'm ready for this CM Punk feud. Because honestly, bro, I fuck with what Cena's doing, but I just wish they stepped out of the box for it. You know what I mean? I wish it wasn't so tame, and it don't feel like they're like taking any risks. They're just doing it like, all right, let's do it this way. Because there's not no risk being taken. Let's be honest. Cena said, I'm not doing nothing for y'all fans. But every time he come out to a new city, he got new merch on. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, bro. I felt like they could have did more. I feel like they can do more. And I feel like they should step out the box for this shit. This is Cena's last run and his heel. I don't want to say what if for a heel run because they didn't really try that much. You know what I mean? Because it's like, after this heel run, if it's still going to go like how it is now, the pacing it is now with like Cena getting laid out after every promo, we're gonna have a lot of what ifs about this shit. You know what I mean? Because this was something exciting, and it still is, but I feel like it could be done way better. I feel like we could promote it way better. We could have segments of Cena in the fucking Bahamas, just like, hey man, this is what I like, just chilling with the champion, doing something, showing his ego off, just doing something to be like, fuck y'all fans, bro, but thanks for the money. You know what I mean? I feel like there should be something way more out of this than just like promos, getting hit with a finisher, and then okay, we're gonna do the same thing next week. And then when Cena isn't here, you're gonna talk shit about Cena. And it's like we can get way more out of it. We can get satellite segments, we can get brawls, we can get Cena, like, come on, man, we can get something out of this. Remember the brawls Vince used to do where the whole locker room would come out and like just help everybody, like split up? That would be the perfect shit for Randy versus Cena, if you get what I'm saying. Because that was that you know what I mean? Like, thinking about like what I just said, that would have been perfect for Randy versus Cena. I feel like we should get callbacks to segments like them instead of just like this regular bullshit. Like, step outside of the box, try some shit. It's John Cena, bro. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Just step outside the box. The end of this video, the Cena and Randy segment got way more, time than I expected for this video. So I hope y'all boys have an amazing day, and remember, life is short, but it is long. So try, bro, fucking try and be the best nigga you can. Female, nigga, whatever. I seen my shit. I know straight niggas watch this. I got no female targeted audience. So y'all niggas be the best niggas y'all can. And remember, bro, be safe, try, and have a great life, bro. Life's short, but the days is long. You know what I mean? So make the most of it and be the best nigga you can. And remember, feed your fucking outside cats, feed your inside cats, and make sure everybody is at peace. You know what I mean? Make sure everybody. Y'all boys have a great day. And so far I haven't ate them McDonald's McChickens. So I ain't eating the humans, but my girl wanted to try the KFC shit, and so I already fucking failed. I know I'm eating humans, bro. I said, fuck it, damn. I said, goddamn, so Illuminati, I failed you. She wanted to try the KFC shit where, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a KFC deal, it's a whole bunch of fucking chicken and shit like that. It's like the honey shit. It wasn't good like that, but you know what I mean? You seen their commercial. They say they turning fucking niggas into chicken wings, so this ain't nothing I'm saying that's bad. I hope it's KFC instead of Popeyes. I don't know which one it is. But so Illuminati, I failed you. Y'all boys have a great day. And remember, be safe, be smart, and do something today. And make sure you being the best nigga you can. Well, no gas, all brakes. Well, I don't know.